Okay, so we are here at Longfellows Cabin, and this is in Far Harbor. And oh, that actually scared me a little bit. But while the light is phenomenal, this is like, it looks so awesome here. The effects are just so nice. But well, look here, I have a church, and this is inspired by No Respawns, because he did a church on Nordhagen Beach. And let's put away my gun to go in here. You go in, I have all of the bottles that glow, and have all the pews or the benches. I've got books lying around like they're song books, hymn books. I used a grill as the podium. Oh no, I just knocked that book over. But this is the front of the church. It's, you can look up here and see where the preacher or would live. But it's got a nice old feeling to it. It's pretty nice, I like it. Oh, wrong button. If you go up on the right side, this is where the priest would live. It's the living quarters, a small dresser, a table and chairs, a radio, and a bed. Not much in here, but it's a nice little nook above the church, and you can look down and see a little bit. I really enjoyed trying to get the right shape for the church because I wanted a bell tower. I needed or like a steeple kind of thing. Is there? No, I just have the burning barrels up top, like they're glowing. But I got the cross with a ghoul head on the center posted there. But if you look this way, I have a bridge across this big gap here. I was trying to try to make this area look sort of like a park in a way. But I got a fountain in the center. It looks okay. I've not done too much work on it yet. We're gonna head down to the pier first before we head out check out these stores. So I got several bridges here connecting the two sides of that gap. If you go down here, this is the pier. I have a little store out here. Yeah, I just have a general store. I think I was going to do the a food store, but it won't let you put a food trader or vendor on Longfellows Cabin on this settlement for some reason. And I thought that was lame, but this is cool. You can close the door, so if they're closed, you can do that. If they're open, they can do this. I don't know how you get to that. I can't remember. But you can come out here on the pier. I got all the fishing stuff ready. You can come out here and fish. We go up here. Let's see if there's like a ladder. Yeah, there is. I need to build some sort of step down here to get to the beach. But whoever works the shop would live in this bed, and this is all their things, all their different shelves. But I like the pier. It has a pretty neat design. But we'll cross back over this bridge, and we're gonna go see the storefronts. So as you notice, I have a store windows, and I got this idea from someone online. This isn't my idea, but where you can do the storefronts. And I like this one specifically where It looks like two people sitting on the bench, and I need to put clothes on them where they look like they're showing off certain kinds of clothes. But inside, this would be your clothing store, which I have the new vendor in here. And this is where I can go change out my different sets for my storefront. But I like having the storefronts here. It's like a nice little shopping village. That building here is the Ordinance Emporium. Let me step back so you can see it better. The Ordinance Emporium. And they sell different guns, which I have a wall like for the gun racks. It's like there's gonna be a ton of weapons whenever I finally put them up there. It will look nice. With the thing that sells weapons, I can put some more weapon racks back here. I kind of like having them back here behind the. I might put like the workbenches in there. But you can go up top, and this will be where the gun owner lives, or the gun shop owner lives. But it would be a nice little bedroom up here with a balcony. But if you go out back, this is what's cool. I tried setting up like a counter, and I don't know if I did it right, where every time this rolls over 10 times it would trigger this one, and every time that this one would roll over 10 times it would trigger this one, so it would actually count up correctly how many times you hit. But you stand on the pad, I think you stand on the pad, and that should make everything, yeah, every time I shoot it makes the lights light up down here, and it makes a little, I don't know, barking noise, and this counter should count up. Oh, it's set to 0. Yeah, I must have wired something up wrong. Yeah, it just counted that as 10, and that wasn't 10. But anyways, it's a neat concept to try to count your numbers like that, but I don't know if I have it wired up wrong for some reason. But that's a pretty cool thing to have the shooting range. And if you go back here, you get stuck on stuff, and you can go to Longfellows Cabin, which is this room, which I've done nothing to. A chemistry station, I don't know if that's always been there. But this little shack is what I use for storage and different stuff, but got my workbenches here. But if you run through here, if I do it right, I don't know why it's not working. But anyways, you step on the pressure plate and it turns on the decontamination arc. But for some reason I'm not getting decontaminated. Oh, there it is. It worked that time. I had to pass under it like 7 times. But here's where my generator is, next to the workshop, and where I would store my power armor. And oh, I failed a thing. And here's my little outhouse on the side. I had to add it. I think it looks pretty neat. Oh, that's something I forgot I've added on this map. This one actually has quite a bit of stuff. We'll take this path. Oh my gosh. There we go. So I also have a lighthouse, which that was weird, like all the lights don't render until you get so close, but this lighthouse, it's pretty basic. You can't get in it or anything. Yeah, there's no doors. But it looks pretty neat once they actually render in. You got all the lights on the side and a whole bunch at the top. And I think, yeah, I've got the flickering lights up top. But that's pretty much it for Longfellow's Cabin. I would like to build this up more and make it more like a little town, like a small, sort of like a small western town with storefronts, and you get the church and stuff. I need some more buildings, probably like right in here on this side of the beach, and I think it would be fantastic. But that's pretty much it for Longfellow's Cabin. I have to say the lighting, it just got darker, and it's got a nice bluish purple look to it. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed.